Tommy, it snowed last night.
It did. Like a lot.
Like a lot. And the best thing about Michigan winters are that all the rules are out the window.
Yeah.
It's basically a lawless society. You can do whatever you want when there's a few inches of snow on the ground. It's pretty much like those Purge movies, but with some extra layers. You got that neck scarf. You got that triple fat goose on.
Sure.
Maybe some mittens.
Yeah. Or gloves, I guess.
Oh, you wear gloves?
Listen
Real men
to
wear
you.
mittens. You kidding me?
Yeah, it goes well with your Detroit Lions shirt.
Uh-huh. It does, doesn't it? You got some sort of koala bear outfit on, looking all gray today.
It's my alma mater's logo.
Okay, fanboy. Relive the past. My life peaked when I was 17.
My kids go there.
Those were the best days of our lives.
They were.
There was a big football game in the retail paradise that gainfully employs me town.
Oh, I was gonna say in the
town of the retail paradise that gainfully employs me.
Yeah.
Big football game.
Yeah.
Friday night lights, baby.
Yeah. Did they win?
They did not win. However, you could tell it was the greatest thing that ever happened to this small but rich farming community because they all up and down the streets they had these signs that the kids probably made.
Oh,
Hopefully the parents didn't make them because they were like, stand tall or...
Oh, yeah. We have those year-round.
Stand tall, rise and fall.
Yeah. Yeah, where I'm from, the little town is very footballish.
You can do it.
Yeah. That's going to help, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure until I passed old Joey's sign.
I saw that, yeah. Old Joey Stamos wrote that sign, and it really pushed me over the other level. I was getting stopped behind the line, but then I thought of old Joey.
Yep.
You can do it. And Lord help me, I could.
For sure.
I could. And the best thing was the very next day, they lost, right? The very next day, I went through that same stretch. They were all gone.
Get them down. They don't need to see that.
Yeah.
They don't need to be reminded.
I guess those signs weren't full of all the righteous hope you hoped they'd be.
Didn't do their
You
job.
thought they'd be, yeah.
Marketing
101.
Didn't work out.
Didn't work out for them. Anyways, so my favorite thing when it snows out is the Michigan winter left turn. Have you heard of this?
I don't know. I don't think I have.
It's because I invented it.
Oh.
I witnessed it 4 different times on my way to the retail paradise that gainfully employs me yesterday afternoon because it was snowing nonstop and the roads were the crap.
Mm-hmm.
And there was snows and ices and stupid drivers.
Oh.
I'm telling you, people, if you drive 25, and that's not good for anybody. Don't drive 25.
It's terrible.
Don't drive.
You're going to get ass packed.
Yeah. Well, the bad thing about somebody driving 25 is I get stuck behind them, and then somebody gets stuck behind me, and that's where I lose this situation because I run into the guy in front of me, and the guy behind me runs into me.
Yeah.
It's like a human centipede of tragedy there. I don't need it in my life. Drive a little bit faster. Go 35. Maybe if the roads warrant it, go 40.
Like
it's
a
not
Randy
hurt.
sandwich.
It's not going to hurt it. Yeah. A pastrami Perkins over here. It's not going to hurt anybody if you drive 40. You're not going to suddenly veer off the road.
No, but they think so.
No, not unless you slam on the brakes. Are you going to go all over the place? No, I'm not saying go 55. Don't do that. That's probably dumb. That's why there's accidents all over on the dumb expressways. I mean, just a little common sense is necessary. So these Michigan winter left turns, these are the left turns that people make when it's really bad out. Left turns in front of other people that they normally wouldn't make if the weather was good.
Because they just don't want to stop.
They just don't want to stop, so they figure it doesn't.
Fishtail snow everywhere.
It doesn't matter how close you are to hitting them, as long as they look straight ahead. Jesus will take the wheel and guide them through.
Sure.
But I can't tell you how many times I had to slam on my brakes because people were making left turns right in front of me. Guess what? That's no good because you can't stop.
You got to give those people some room, Randy. If you have the license plate, if you can read the license plate, you're too close.
No, I'm talking a left turn in front of me.
Oh, okay.
As in they're in the opposite lane.
Well, if you can read the personalized license plate on the front of the car.
No, I'm not saying stopping to make a left turn. I'm talking almost committing an accident by head-on collision because they turned in front of me.
Yeah.
From the opposite lane.
I see.
Do you see?
I do.
I want to know what these people are thinking. You're the psychologist. Why do they think they're invincible when it snows?
They're probably not thinking you're going that fast. They're probably thinking everybody's going 25.
Absolutely. Everybody's going slower. However, the fact that you can see the whites of my eyes should tell you probably shouldn't turn. Because if I'm going 25, that means I can't slow in time probably because, I don't know, the snow and ice.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Common sense, huh? Huh?
Kind of fails people a lot.
It kind of fails people a lot. I'm sick.
It's not so common.
It's not so common, this sense.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why people use all the debit cards because they ain't got no sense in their pockets no more. Oh, I'm so sick of I'm so sick of people who think they can do anything they want. I'm tired of it.
There's so many.
I know they think they can do and like all.
Well, it's the people that haven't been told no enough.
Yeah, this is the problem with kids these days. You need to tell them no. And when you tell them no, they have no idea. They look at you with a look of shock and like, "What's that word?"
I subbed for the other day for the first time, and those kids, I don't think ever they did. They looked at me like I was speaking Ukrainian or something when I told them no.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
got to be a fly on that wall. Oh man, I'd love to see you interact with those children.
Kindergarten, first grade, and second grade.
Yeah. What? They were all together?
No, it was. I did like a discovery class or something, so they all came to me for like an hour.
Oh God, they discovered something, all right. They made a discovery.
The best part was I was reading to them about the tooth fairy. That's what the teacher told me to do.
Yeah.
And I learned that you probably shouldn't ask 30 first graders if they ever lost a tooth before, because then you'll
hear nonstop tooth stories.
Oh, just talking over each other and jumping up and down.
So since you don't work with kids and I do, let me tell you this: the two things that will just get all the tails spinning. You ask them if they've ever lost a tooth. They'll all have their individual.
Oh, and they all wanted me to hear it at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I guess it never changed. When you go to the bar later, when you're older, and you're like, "Oh, this one time I was so drunk," that all of a sudden everybody's got a time they were so drunk.
Sure, right.
It's basically the same thing.
A little more fun stories, though, I think.
Yeah.
About being drunk.
Yeah. Usually the tooth is my tooth fell out. But they really embellish it like it's some mythological.
Well, this one kid started yanking his tooth out until it started bleeding, so I don't even think it was loose.
Well, that's good. That bodes well for his future. Also, the other thing, if it starts snowing out, even a few flakes, every child you see will stop and tell you it's snowing out.
Yeah.
In amazement and wonder. Like, boy, to be that excited about anything would be great.
Sure.
But I kneel digress, Tyson. They feel like they can do anything they want, these people these days. Mm-hmm. For example, also on the same trip, this is very eventful trip. There was people in the middle of the goddamn road in front of their driveways, snow blowing. And it'd be funny if I saw it once, but I saw it thrice, 3 times, 3 different driveways. Like, what do we got, a vigilante snowblower brigade here?
Right, they have in the middle of the road?
Yes. We have plow trucks for this. What are you doing? What do you hope to accomplish there?
Blowing it back in the road?
Yeah. Like they just went from their driveway and went in a straight line and refused to stop.
Yeah.
Like, this is all my property.
I can't go on the grass.
Yeah, I can't go on the grass. But really the best part of all the snowfall is finally all these people that put their blades on their trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had one ride my bumper earlier today. I'm like, I'm not going over 50.
Yeah.
He was right there, too.
He's like, I can do what I want. I got a snow blade.
Yep.
And they think they can because they'll back up in front of 4 lanes of traffic just because they're plowing a driveway. Yeah. Can't you see I'm working here? Who are you?
Right.
Man, but the snowfall really validates their life.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a lot of people that do landscaping in the summer and they don't get jobs in the winter.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's a bunch of randoms that do it.
Yeah, but if I had a big old truck, wouldn't you do it?
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that's a stereotypical thing to do. How often would I actually use it? Seriously.
Well, you would have made some money last night.
Would I?
Yeah. I know people that charge like $40 a driveway.
Ridiculous.
I know, but people pay it.
That's also ridiculous. Yeah, the snow falls and, wasn't it a good idea I put that blade on my truck? Plow your driveway. Told you it was a good idea.
Yeah, but if they plow 8 driveways, they got a couple $100 at least.
Well, I guess you're right. And at least for one night.
You get your Carhartt hat and mittens.
At least for one night, Chad can sleep soundly at night now that his place in the universe has been firmly established. Drop that beat, D-boy.
Put it in, put it in, put it in. We're drinking some Shandy on Thursday. We so motherfucking out here, though. We never been this out here. Woo! So strange when it's changing the speed. What you know about Leonard Skinner? The whacker the intro, the hotter the verse every time, baby. Well, I've been working like a working man do. Got my act together, gonna walk all over you. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Shit, let's raise the roof. Woo! About time, it's the era of the rebels. Cloud nine in the air up in the vessels. Generation fearless, got a taste for weirdness. Flow on fire, that's the way my beard is. Hard times, jump starting the grind. It's all good, y'all. Things fall apart sometimes. Let it go, let me know when you're ready, though. Don't push me, cuz until the edge I'm close. When the time comes, ride for something. Or live to be 90, then just die for nothing. Speak their heart, your baby, speak their mind. And I'ma play their part, and I'ma freak that rhyme one time for you. Rhyme one time for you. I'm an island, man. There ain't nothing else by me, man. And I drink enough whiskey to float a battleship around this bitch any motherfucking how. Wow.
Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're coming to you from the Pod Check outside beautiful Flint, Michigan, USA. My name is Randy. Tommy is over there. He is the mouth of Michigan. That's what Nick from Epic Film Guys called you. He listened to our latest epi and said it was really funny.
Oh, nice.
And he called you the mouth of Michigan.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, because your mouth never shuts. In fact, it looks like he can unhinge that jaw of his and swallow an entire water buffalo whole. This Tommy.
Interesting.
Well, it'd be good for protein. You're a gym rat now, so
yeah. Can't you tell?
yeah, I can. Emphasis on the rat.
Right.
All right. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Oh boy, good times, fun times. Thank you for listening. We are a Big Dumb Comedy Show. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for, I don't know, the first time listening. How's it going? Tell a friend to listen. Send us money. You know, the usual.
Yeah. Do we still have a Patreon page?
We do, but I don't. We never provide anything for the people. Why would they provide for us?
We just give it to them all for free.
Well, I mean, yeah, this is the best the best entertainment that money can't buy. Yeah, it's free.
We're just nice guys.
We're just donating our creativity to you.
Sure.
Our creative juices are flowing. It's a mid-afternoon. We've never done this before, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So if we're a bit... And Tommy's still yawning. Which
I got up at 5 a.m.
He's
today.
the human yawn. He's just constantly yawning.
I got up at 5 a.m. today. It's late.
Why don't you go hibernate, baby bear? Jesus Christ. He wore his very best sweatsuit outfit over.
Well, I was at the gym all day.
What are you, posing now?
Yeah, it's the thinker.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get out of the sun.
Oh. You afraid it might wake you up a little bit?
Right.
Yeah. Lord forbid I should get some
vitamin
life
D
in my eyes. Yeah. I got some vitamin D for you.
Vampire.
Why would you say that? You've got garlic tattooed on your breast.
Oh, shit.
You'd be burning yourself right now, I think.
I forget about my tattoos. You remember my tattoos better than I do.
I'm fascinated about your garlic that's for sure. That's the only thing I'm focused on.
Well, when you're eccentric, you do stuff like that.
And the fact that you still want to get a Howard the Duck tattoo.
Oh,
and that still needs to happen.
Yes, it does.
Once we do that episode on someone's favorite movie, you can get that tattoo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I need it.
I know you do.
My whole left calf.
Oh, boy, that would be fantastic.
Wouldn't it?
Can I find the perfect Howard the Duck image for you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Can you pay for it?
Can I pay for it?
Yeah.
No. What is this, a charity? You're a big-time comedian.
Well, yeah, if people send us money, then send us money to Tommy's Tattoo Fund.
Tommy's Tattoo Fund. Get him another stupid tattoo on his dumb body.
I haven't had one in a long time.
I know. Come on, people. He needs a Howard the Duck on his big dumb leg.
Arms are done. I still got my face and neck to go. My
Hands?
Yeah.
It's got room for a good skull right there, I think. Maybe love and hate on your knuckles.
There you go.
Sweet. Tommy's a big time comedian.
Thanks.
It was my birthday the other night.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Well, why would you say that? That's awkward now. That's
weird.
It
is?
Yeah. It's like it was days ago. Get over it.
Oh, well,
what are you, in love with me over
it's
there?
your birthday month.
Oh, is it now?
Yep.
I'm the princess of the month? Cool.
Princess Perkins.
Shower me with gifts, would y'all?
Sure.
Okay. So I saw this Tommy. He did this headlining thing, and it was real neat.
Yeah.
And it was at the well, I'm going to bash on this place a little bit, can I? I'm going to.
I won't agree with you.
Yeah. The views and opinions expressed by Randy are not
right.
Whatever.
I love it. I love the place, but
I love it too, mostly. So me and my posse got there early, okay? And it was too early to go downstairs, which there seemed to be some sort of mix-up at this place today because it seemed like the show started way later than normal.
Yeah.
And I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, it was a little late.
Anyways, so we got there too early, apparently, and the people wouldn't let us go downstairs to wait.
Right.
Fine.
Yeah, because there ain't enough room, because when the other people come out, then...
So the dude was like, why don't you go sit at the bar over there? He points at all 6 of us, and there's 2 seats at the bar. Well, there's no room at the bar, you see, sir. You know? So he goes, and we're like, can't we just sit somewhere in the dining area? Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
because you don't want to, those are reserved for eaters.
Oh, wait, yeah. Listen, there was 2 tables with people at them in the entire place. The rest of them dead empty.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
I think the idea is that if then people start doing it, then it fills up, and then they want to get you downstairs as fast as they can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Lord forbid that you make a little bit extra money. But
right.
Whatever.
I don't know. Maybe they've had congestion in that area before.
Maybe.
Make this funny.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to get to it. You're not helping matters.
Is he just gonna keep bitching the whole time?
So,
Randy's Whiting podcast.
Yeah, that's right. That's what this is, don't you know? So
Randy's negative Yelp reviews.
Yes. So, homeboy goes and talks to some higher management power, some person of authority. He's like, "Oh, this is my only first day." Okay. Is it? Or is that just the excuse you're
Did he
using?
really say that?
Yeah, he did. Is it rookie? Is it really just your first day? I doubt that.
Older guy?
Younger guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it was his first day.
Oh, because he's younger? Anyways. So finally they cleared it, and we got to sit down. And, oh, boy. There was a waiter there that was the most... He was definitely a Jeeves. Like, ask Jeeves.
That's who I thought you're talking. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
he has that accent,
and I think it's a fake accent. Really, yeah. I think that's fake.
That's the guy I was wondering who it is because I was like, I know he's been there before.
Yeah, I think that's a fake accent because it seemed very contrived.
Again, I'm not saying anything.
No,
I love this place. I can't lose one of my headlining clubs.
And he was the snootiest stereotype of a waiter you've ever seen.
Oh, really?
Like very high class, very suit and jacket, whatever. And they serve like fried alligator and snapping turtle ramen and other Louisiana Bayou
you don't want to eat
delicacies.
There. I mean, you do, but I mean, if you do if you have a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny to me because that's a bunch of Louisiana Bayou delicacies, and it's this prim and proper, ridiculous place. And we sit down, and we're not as dressed up as the other people there because they're wearing their stupid furs. There was a family with furs and their heels and their suit jackets.
Legends of the Fall.
Yeah, and the matriarch of the family looked like she had plastic surgery to permanently embed resting bitch face under her expensive hairdo. And so Jeeves there, he looked like he kept looking over at us and ignoring us completely and looking like he wanted to stick a wick in one of those expensive bottles of hooch and light it up and throw it our way like a Molotov cocktail. So, I mean, we're sitting there and it was awkward, and we ordered water and pop, which didn't sit well with anybody. But again, it's not like we threw a big fuss about sitting there either. They agreed to let us sit there, so whatever.
Yeah.
So we're sticking out like a sore thumb, and the one thing that really brings the rich and poor together. You know, the one thing that humanizes us all. I mean, before we were the dark lepers off to the side there, just infested with all this fleas and poverty. You know, look at that infestation of poverty over there. But this happened, and it connected us with the other rich family over there. We made eye contact as this was happening, me and one of the ladies there, and she shot me this like invisible lifeline through her eye that said, grab a hold of this and get me out of this situation.
Oh, okay.
And I looked at her through gritted teeth. I whispered, no. Wallow in the awkwardness. Because that's the one thing that'll bring everyone together is an awkward situation. So I don't know how it came about, but old Jeeves there reached in front of the lady, grabbed her half-sipped glass of red wine, swirled it around, took a big old drink out of it.
He did? Jeeves did?
Yes, and sat it down in front of her, and then said something in his weird accent and walked away. And she looked like her puppy just got kicked. She could not have been more shocked. She had the ghastly look of, well, I never on her face. It was great. It was fantastic.
So he drank out of her wine?
Yes, and then walked away. And she didn't know what to do. He got that French accent all up in that wine.
Oh, man. Again, I'm not talking bad about the place. I love the place. This is your experience.
It's a factual experience that happened.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I'm talking bad. I'm just reporting
you're
facts,
not.
actually.
Yeah, you're not.
So, I don't know. Maybe that's a custom to just drink other people's booze, but that certainly happened. Maybe she was done with the wine.
Yeah.
Maybe she said, I don't want any more. And he took it upon himself to have some more.
But then he set it back down in front of her.
Absolutely. Very weird. So finally we get down, and I didn't hear about this, but apparently we were the scandal of the century.
Why?
Oh, here we go. So, you know, we're downstairs, and apparently we're still waving our rebel flag of poverty, which I feel like a rebel flag of poverty would probably be like a pair of skid mark tighty whitey.
Yeah, you guys were dressed fine.
Yeah, I
jeans
think so.
and sweatshirt or sweaters, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah.
But again, I kneel to digress, Tyson. The wait staff was very upset.
Really, that you were down there?
Well, no, not that we were down there, but we were up there because we were not members.
Oh, yeah, I think it is supposed to be for the dining members. I knew there was some reason why they don't seat people up in that room.
They're not members, and they went in the restaurant and they ordered water.
So you audibly heard people complaining about it?
Yeah. And so I'm glad we could spice up your humdrum Saturday server night with a little workplace controversy.
But the comedy club was great, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. Like, did it even matter? Did it even affect your life? Because I love workplace problems because they're only problems that matter in the context of your job in that moment in time. No other point in your life would they ever matter.
Seemed like they were maybe contrived.
Yeah, exactly. No other point would they ever leave a worry dent in your stupid mind. like, we just run out of straws. Oh, my God, we ran out of straws. What are we supposed to do? How could this happen? How could this happen? I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Well, I tell you what, I can't deal with this stress right now. We don't have any straws. Wow. I catch myself doing the same thing at the retail paradise that gainfully employs me all the time. I'm like, why am I even bitching? I really don't even care whatsoever.
Yeah, on my day job. Well, I have 2 day jobs now. So one of my day jobs, I don't care at all. They know it too. I'm like, yeah, you don't pay me enough to worry about this.
But the comedy club was great.
Thank you. Did they do the BOGO for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So no problems with that.
No problems with that.
Buy one, get one free. You guys have I think you guys have fairly good seats. I think you're in a good position. You weren't in the far back, but you weren't up front.
Yeah. Well, initially my mom and dad got seated right up front, and they moved back with us. They asked if they could. They're like, yeah, why do you want to move back there? My mom said something about not wanting to see you up so close.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about the comedy club. I always loved the comedy club. The Holly Hotel Comedy Club is the best comedy club in all the land.
It's a lot of fun.
Let's give a shout out to Diego. He was great.
Yeah, my dad emceed, and I thought he did really well. You've seen Wolf millions of times, and
Tommy did me a big solid and shouted out the podcast on my birthday.
Well, my dad did, but I told him to. Yeah.
Well, obviously, it was very obvious.
It was very obvious.
It's the one time in the year we'll do this, Dad.
I said, "Oh shit!" Right before he was going up, I was like, "Oh shit! It's Randy's birthday. Say something about miserable retail slave because he always yells at me when I don't."
Good boy, good lad.
Yeah, and I think my dad did well,
and I think everybody in the everyone in the bar immediately checked their phone and downloaded. I'm sure, off the bat. Yeah, it worked well.
Yeah, and then Diego, you really enjoyed Diego, huh?
Yeah,
yeah. I think he should
Diego
be headlining
who?
There. Yeah, Diego Antanasio.
There you go.
Which I love because he signs off every night as Greg Sanders.
I know,
which is the best.
Well, he's got a joke about that, so
yeah. Okay, but still, it's still funny that he.
Yeah. Yeah, he was great. I want him to be my co-host instead of you now.
Yeah, I would too. He'd probably give a shit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Like this is your workplace, your day job that you don't give a shit about. I got it. I understand.
It's a job? I thought you got paid for jobs.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah. How'd I do though? Was I good?
You were good.
All right. Not the best, but not the best you've seen me, but good.
No, I told my mom and dad I've seen you do better.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I was doing really good. I felt like I was really.
Did I say you did bad?
No.
I've just seen you kill before.
Oh, I wasn't killing.
No, I've seen you. That same spot. The very first time I saw you, you murdered that crowd.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, but I did well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what I think. Whatever's in your little lumpy head over there. I don't want to.
Yeah, I think I had good sets. I sold a lot of merch, more than I ever have there, so that was fun. I think I had 4 good shows. I think Diego had 4 good shows. I think my dad did really good both shows on Saturdays. So successful weekend.
Excellent. Online dating nonsense, Tommy.
Oh,
there is none because I'm off the market.
Oh, listen to that. Yeah, Randy brought a lady to the show with him.
Ladies.
Yeah. Can you say her name, or can we give her a nickname?
We'll have to think about a nickname. Right? Yep. So, all your hopes and dreams are shattered, ladies.
Randy's dating a real girl.
It's all over. Randy's got one of them GFs that you read so much about.
Are you guys official now?
I mean, what is really official?
When you talk about it, have you introduced her as your girlfriend?
No, but we talked about it.
And you guys are just like, what if one day we were boyfriend and girlfriend?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Like, how does one have that conversation?
You just say, hey, you're my girlfriend now.
That was kind of how it went, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So you're
not too far removed from that.
You're not official on Facebook yet.
No, well, I don't think you're officially married to your wife on Facebook, so.
We forgot to do it when we got into a relationship, and we just thought it was funny that we just never...
If you're not married in the eyes of Zuckerberg, it really doesn't count.
I mean, both of our profile pictures are pictures of us at our wedding. So,
yeah, well,
right now anyway, because it was our anniversary yesterday.
I've seen some profile pics of people and their dogs. Does that mean they're married, Tommy?
I mean, both of us are pictures at our wedding.
Where is the line?
Yeah,
you could have been at someone else's wedding.
Oh, she's in a white dress and I'm in a tux with a bow tie.
Well, could have been real fancy.
Could have been her wedding.
Yeah. So you just celebrated your 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, 2 years.
That's crazy.
It went by fast.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah.
You made me dress up like Pee Wee Herman. Be in your wedding.
It wasn't Pee Wee Herman.
David, the producer, called me Pee Wee Herman. He saw a picture of it the day of the wedding or afterwards or something. And he mentioned that I looked like I was dressed like Pee Wee Herman, and I never forgot that. So thanks, David.
Yeah,
I am Pee Wee.
Yeah. So this time, 2 years ago, me and the beloved were getting ready to go to Nashville and drink our livers out.
And this year you're going to Pittsburgh.
We are. Yeah, we're going to Pittsburgh.
You're going to visit with Dan the Mattress Man while you're there.
Just doing a show, just rolling in, doing a show. We might go a day early and do some bar hopping or something, but
Roll in, roll out, get out.
yeah, it should be a good time. Got all day Saturday to kind of kick back and use as their like anniversary getaway, so that'd be fun. And then we pay for the hotel Saturday night, and they're giving me a hotel Sunday. So
Nice.
yeah, I've never been to Pittsburgh. Have you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope.
See what happens when you follow your dreams.
Oh, big things. You're going to places you've always wanted to go, right?
Minnesota, Wisconsin.
Shit. If I told you how many times I've wanted to go to Wisconsin, like I hope and prayed that one day.
You had me get you a cheesehead.
I did get it. Yeah, that's true. I do have a cheesehead. I'm surprised you did it.
I'm very grateful to go to the places that I've gone, but yeah, it's just, I'm humble. I mean, I understand. It's just little small town stuff right now.
And I might be going better. I might be going to Iowa with you.
Yeah.
So that's
February.
Yeah. As long as all the stars align and
yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to Minnesota in March.
Do you still want me to go with you?
I don't mind if you go with me. I do got to check.
I don't mind if you go with me.
I got to make sure it's okay with the booker.
What does it matter if I stayed somewhere else or whatever?
Well, why would you have to stay somewhere else if you could just throw a sleeping bag on the floor?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. I guess
just drop you off an hour away.
Yeah.
You're on your own now, Randy.
You ever been to the bar, Tommy?
What?
You ever been to the bar, Tommy?
Never heard of it.
The bar. You ever set the bar, Tommy?
Well, I haven't been to the bar today.
Okay.
Not yet.
You ever set the bar?
Set the bar? Yeah, I think so.
You ever lower the bar?
You definitely.
Yeah, I believe that. I was with my...
I'm not sure what that means, but sounds good.
Lower the bar?
Yeah, and like in terms to what?
Anything. Like lower the bar means, well, for example, you said that you wanted to get this done so you could spend the night with your beloved, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a sweet husband thing to do.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You obliged me.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So your beloved had set the bar for a really great evening tonight because she thought you weren't going to be there. But now that you're going to be there, you lowered the bar. Do you understand how this works?
Okay.
Okay.
A good example.
Yeah. So I was at the bar with my cousin Scott.
Yeah, he came to my show too.
He did. He enjoyed himself. He was laughing rapturously.
He's a good dude.
Good dude because he was laughing rapturously.
He's a fun guy.
So we went to the bar, and he was ordering these fancy beers. They're called M43s.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had one?
Michigan's Beer of the Year last year.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I should try one. It's all he fucking drinks.
Yeah, that's Abe loves them. Abe Falcon. Matt Holt, my good friend from Kentucky, he loves them. Always has me buy 4-packs, which are like $15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before the show Saturday, he was actually getting it on draft at the restaurant we were at, which I thought was fancy. The Sagebrush Cantina in Fenton.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, you guys had a big old party, huh?
I had a burrito the size of my goddamn head. That's not even exaggeration. It was crazy. I ate it twice.
You ate? Oh, okay.
Yeah, half and half, baby.
Gotcha. Like coffee creamer.
Mm-hmm. But the week before we went to the bar and they had it in a can. So he orders it at the bar.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Man, I hope they don't open the can for me." Because on the side, and I took a picture of this, they actually have directions on how you're supposed to
really?
Yes.
I've drank a lot out of the can.
Well, so if you read the side instead of just guzzling like a booze hound, like a crazed maniac.
I am who I am.
I'm so thirsty. So on the side it says you're supposed to take the can and roll it on a flat surface to mix up all the sediment in the can.
Oh wow.
And then open it and pour it in a glass.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he goes, "I hope they don't open it."
But they did.
So the waitress brings him his can, sets it down in front of him, opens it right in front of me. He goes, "Oh." So the second time when he ordered it, because he was like, "Oh, I knew that was going to happen."
Yeah.
So he goes, "Can you not open it this time?" She's like, Okay. She was like,
offended.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Well, why would he just pour it in the glass and then like take a knife and swirl it around a little bit?
Well, I suppose that could have been an option.
Yeah, you got to think outside the box.
I guess.
Come on, Scotty.
Well, it's on the side of the can.
Yeah,
Those are the proper rules.
Yeah, you should follow the directions.
Not everyone is a nonconformist like you, sir. Some of us follow those rules to the T and the letter.
I'm a rebel. I'm one of those people you were talking about earlier. Just think they can do whatever they want.
Hell yeah. You're waving that rebel fat flag of poverty
fat
over there.
Flag.
Yeah, that rebel fat flag over there.
Heritage, not hate.
What would a rebel fat flag look like? Probably a big old turkey leg on it or something.
There you go.
Dripping in gravy.
I ate a turkey
leg
yesterday.
Maybe a gravy boat
Yeah.
on the flag.
I ate a full turkey leg yesterday. A big one.
You fucking pig. Where'd you get that?
They make them at Walmart now. They're pretty
Oh
good.
my God. Don't need a Walmart turkey leg.
Like $5.75.
Oh my Christ.
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it looked like just like the Renaissance Festival.
Were you driving down the road eating it?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Where did you eat it? Did you eat it in your car?
No, I waited till I got home. I walked around the house eating it. The girls were not very enthused.
I hope their friends were over.
No, but they said to say hi to Randy.
Oh, hi girls.
Oh, they better not listen.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I'm such a good friend to you. I go to like all of your shows.
Yeah, you are a good friend.
I probably went to more.
That's why I come here and do this.
I probably went to more shows of yours than any other of your friends.
Yeah, I would say so.
I've probably been to your house more than any of your friends.
Definitely.
Probably interacted with your children more than any of your friends. Probably, I don't know. That's
Did
all
more
I got.
shots with my beloved.
Yeah, that's without a doubt. I hold that title. I've done more shots with his beloved than any other man.
Me?
Yeah, any other man. I hold that position. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is what it is.
It's fun.
Yeah. Women, this is one thing I noticed when I was at the bar with Scotty. You need to talk to me about this footwear that you need so desperately in your life.
Women, you're saying?
Yes, women.
Okay.
Because they wear these shoes, these fancy shoes when they go out.
The high heels?
Yeah. There's this one lady and her friend, because, by the way, can we workshop this thought? I'm willing to workshop this with you. We need a name for the groups of drunk girls that walk together to the bathroom at the bar.
Oh,
There needs to be a name for that.
I think somebody, I can't remember what comedian said this, but it might have been Greg Giraldo, but he said that, or was it Louis C.K.? What do you call him? Like a cackling gaggle of geese or something?
Oh.
Something stupid like that.
Yeah. I think it was Louis. That sounds familiar. Maybe I ripped that off without even thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Yeah. But still, I'd like a name for him. Anyways.
Does it have to be mean?
It doesn't have to be mean. It could be flattering. Like, look at those sexies. Right? I mean, I feel like it would be funnier if it was mean.
That'd be
but
creepy.
Yeah. We could be like, hey, honey babes or something,
That's creepy too.
Well, I feel like we don't need to flatter the women that flock together and go to the bathroom and watch each
What
other
about the
piece.
dudes that go to the bathroom together?
That's just weird. Like, who does that?
I've done it before, but that's just because I've had to go so bad that I was like, I'm not waiting.
That's understandable. However, if there's only two of you and you both go at the same time,
Yeah.
that's a party foul because you're leaving the table unattended, and you shouldn't do that.
Right. Yeah. Unless there's more than, yes.
Yes,
Right. Unless there's more than two of you at the table.
Yeah. If there's two of you, no.
Right.
You wait your turn.
I've done that before when I used to smoke and we'd go to the bar and, whoever else I was there with smoked and we both wanted to go have a cigarette. We're like, oh, well, we'll take our beer. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just this big. But anyways, there was these two women that kept strutting around to the bathroom, or maybe the smoke because the smoking room was back there.
Right.
But she was. I saw her. I happened to glance down and saw her stupid shoes, and her feet were at a 45-degree angle, like on these heels in the slant. I'm like,
just sticking out like a penguin.
No. I mean, her foot was on her shoe.
I see.
At
like,
a 40.
Like she's trying to slip into it.
Yeah, she wasn't bow-legged.
You met her like her toes were out.
Well, I get it. Yeah, no, her foot was on her, like the way her shoe was design.
I see. Yeah.
It was like she was walking down an inclined plane
don't know how you could do that.
perpetually. Just like,
ow.
just an
Gotta have
infinite
some-
number of stairs you're walking
Work
down.
those calf muscles. Huh?
You're working them, you know? It's better than any exercise machine. I mean, ladies, tell me, is it a good feeling to feel like you're sliding down a steep hill every time you take a step? Because that's what, like, how do you have functional ankles walking like that for 6 hours? That's bonkers.
Just reminded me. Oh, I'm sorry. But I think it was, it was the show that you were at on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Me and my dad are sitting in the back two tables wasn't. Everything else is sold. It was pretty much a sold out show, but the back two tables were open. So me and my dad were sitting back there, and Diego was on, and this girl came bouncing towards us, and then she didn't realize there was a little drop, and so she just disappeared. Oh my God, I never laughed so hard in my life. She was just, I'll just see her. She's bouncing towards my dad because she don't know I'm the headliner, right? She sees my dad. She wants to go talk to him about her friend's being at her friend's birthday. Did he talk to about another birthday too?
No.
I don't think he did. And then I meant to, and then I forgot. But she was bouncing towards my dad, who was sitting across the table from me, and then all of a sudden she just disappears. And it was the best. She just pops right back up like nothing happened.
No, he did actually.
Okay.
He mentioned it casually,
Okay.
like so. Yeah. Now that
Yeah, because
I think they were sitting off to the side or something.
the manager pulled me out of the showroom right when my dad went back up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm getting ready to go on," but she was quick. But it was one of the funniest things. She had high heels on, and if it wasn't leather pants, it was black pants and like definitely a leather jacket, and she was just bouncing, boom, and then she popped right back up. And she's trying to talk to my dad, and she's all like, "Will you talk about my dad's like, I'm trying to watch The Comedian." And then she looks at me, and she's like, "Do you know him?" I was like, "Yep. I'm trying to watch The Comedian." She's like, "Do you have a card?" I'm like, "I'll talk to you after the show, but I'm trying to watch The Comedian."
My favorite thing that Tommy, I told you this, my favorite thing that Tommy did all night was,
I forgot about this.
so you don't talk about Michigan State, the two colleges, especially when it comes to football, because it's like a civil war in Michigan.
Sure.
Everyone picks a side.
Yep.
And the Michigan State side, well,
They're not doing so well.
there was a football game. Michigan State lost at the last minute, whatever.
Yeah.
Tommy brought it up.
Well, no. I was just talking about how I graduated from U of M Flint.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then somebody said go State or something.
Yeah, and I said, I guess they done gone the wrong way or something like that.
Yeah.
And she didn't like that, and she started just.
She started defending Michigan State in the middle of a goddamn comedy show from the back of the goddamn room. So she's screaming across the room, and Tommy just looks at her and meeped her. He goes, me. It was the funniest thing. That was all he said into the microphone. Me.
And then I said, "Yeah, I like Michigan State when they're not playing Michigan or whatever. I need to tell her to get her to shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun part.
And then you had a couple of people right up front that were talking to you the whole time.
God, that girl was wasted.
She was so drunk, and so I almost got into a fist fight with her before the show because we were standing in line waiting to go down, and I really had to use the bathroom. And obviously I wasn't going to cut in front of all the people, and I was already in line, whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of slipped out of line for a minute because I saw a sign that said restrooms upstairs, and I was wondering if it was like right there. So I sidled over just a little bit, and that lady, and I use the term loosely, and her ponytailed boyfriend with his big fat gut and sideburns, the biggest dork I've ever seen. That they tried to like take my spot in line.
Really?
I guess I didn't pay attention because I sidled over to see if the bathroom was right there. It wasn't. I sidled back, and apparently she gave me the dirtiest look because I look over my shoulder. She was right there with her dumb face, making this and holding her glass. And
yeah, she was wasted. Wow, she kept it together for like the first 40 minutes, but like the last 10, 15 minutes I was on stage, she would not shut up. Ugh.
I think it was my sister that said that lady just gave you a dirty look. I'm like, I don't care, you know. I wish Poncho Ponyboy there would say something about it.
I liked how I was like, I substitute taught yesterday for the first time. She's like, "You're lying."
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I really did. Can I try to tell the story? So I tell the story, and it's just a quick thing that happened when I can tell it on here, I guess. I had first grade, and they would not listen to me, and this one little chubby girl decided it was her time to shine.
Well, hell yeah.
She stands up in front of the class.
Spotlight's on her.
Everybody shut up! And just screamed it at the top of her lungs. And everybody did shut up for like 10 seconds until they realized, like, that's we don't have to listen to Becca. Like,
yeah.
And so I just told that little thing, and because it was something that happened and made me laugh. And the lady was like, "You're lying. You didn't sub." I was like, "Yeah, I did." "Where?" I was like, "Well, I shouldn't have to defend this to a drunk lady." But and she's like, "I'm going to call there and ask them." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they're going to believe your drunk ass." I was like, "You don't even remember my name right now."
Yeah.
She's like, "I doubt." I was like, "So what are you going to say?" They're going to say, "Oh, what? Who was it?" And you're, "I don't know." So that was fun because she made herself look stupid. So.
Yeah. It's good when human train wrecks make themselves out to be the train wrecks
and
that
then
they
she
are.
started doing math and calling me on it. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I meant to say a few years, but I said like 3 years or something.
Yeah.
Nobody else cared, right?
No.
And she's like, 3 years ago, you would have been with your girlfriend. I was like, oh, okay. I meant to say a few years ago. Will you shut up? Why are you drunk and doing math? And then, so I don't know.
It's funny how the substitute teacher rules of life never change. Even when we were a kid, when a sub came in, you treat them like absolute trash garbage.
Right.
It still doesn't change. They don't, and they learn. I swear it's a genetic thing. They learn it from birth. It's not nature. It's nurture.
Yeah, right.
It's an instinct to treat substitute teachers like the absolute worst people.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was bad. Oh, I forgot to finish my story. I was reading to him about the tooth fairy earlier. I was saying that.
God, that was a big tangent.
This is a good one. This is a pure Tommy moment here.
Oh boy.
So I'm reading to him about the tooth fairy, and then they had to color like this little thing that has a tooth and a toothbrush and blah blah blah. So towards the end of the class, mind you, I've had 3 classes already. I've talked to the office. I've talked to some teachers. This is the end of the day.
He's taught 3 classes, had 3 beers.
No, not yet. So, check in at the office. I talked to the teacher, talked to a couple other teachers, talked to some aides, blah, blah, blah. Talked to the first, second, and now I'm on my 3rd class that I've had for the day. And the 2nd grader goes, "You have a cavity." And I goes, "I have a cavity?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh." I'm just playing along with her, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, how do you know?" And she's like, "I can see it." And I was like, "Uh-oh, I better go to the dentist." She's like, "Yep." Well, fast forward an hour and a half later.
Did you use that tone of voice too?
Yeah, I mean, just like, "Uh-oh, I better go to the dentist." And she's like, "Yep." And then fast forward like an hour and a half later, I'm in the gym and I look up and there's a fucking big old piece of grilled chicken in between my teeth that I ate before I went into this.
She thought you had a big old hole in your tooth.
So the principal saw me like that. The secretaries, the teacher that I was teaching for,
thought you had a big hole in your tooth.
I guess.
And
yeah.
that's bad when your mouth is constantly open like
Right.
yours is. And you already look like you do. So you can't afford to have a big old tooth.
Right.
I'm not your body, just your face. Your face.
Like the beard is getting kind of long,
It's
isn't it?
out of control and I can't stand it.
Well, it's in control. I just didn't put any gunk in it today.
It feels like one of your unruly hairs is going to fly off in the air and
I trim it really well.
fly off in the air, and I'm going to end up choking on it
I
somehow.
just didn't wax it today.
If I end up with a random hair in my mouth later, I'm going to be upset because I'm going to think it's one of your rogue beard hairs.
No, there's probably going to be some food in it, so at least you'll taste good.
Oh, hopefully it's some of that turkey leg from earlier. Oh, you need to tell the story about, didn't you have some fights at the show on Friday?
Oh, man.
Didn't you have a room full of estrogen?
It was Friday night late show was a ladies' night out.
Hey.
They shut down the entire town.
Hey, girls, hey.
I remember getting there and I'm like, oh, this is weird. They got some festival going on, and I just didn't realize it was all ladies. But I passed them all, and all the businesses stayed open late, and they all gave like shots of wine. And,
that's why you were booked. They wanted a sex symbol at the comedy show.
well, they didn't even tell me. And then I get there, and the manager's like, okay, late show sold out, all women. What? And so everybody's having a good laugh, like, oh, well, this will be wild. And yeah, I mean, I would say I said 90% was really into it, but the manager said she would say like 98%. So that's cool. She said that we did a really good job with them, but there was like just like this one table that wouldn't shut up, and they started getting into a fight with another table, and there was a lot of fucking bitches thrown around. And I mean, the words, not actual physically.
I just want to know how.
I stopped the show twice.
Yeah, I don't know how do you get in a fight? It had to have been from earlier, right? Some disagreement from earlier.
I don't know. Like this girl in the front row, I could kind of hear the table talking, but a lot of the tables were talking, so everybody just kind of let it go. And I didn't feel like it was. I felt like it was just something that we had to deal with, and I think everybody else is like, all right, whatever, you know. And it wasn't ruining the show. I felt the people that were paying attention were having a really good time, and this one girl in the front turned around and stood up and said, will you shut the fuck up? And like,
nice.
And I just went, word. And then there was some screaming going on, and then they stopped and
That's
made a
wild.
couple jokes, and then later on the manager had to stop. I was in the middle of the Kid Rock story, and some lady started, and you couldn't understand her because she was super drunk.
Oh, you didn't do the Kid Rock story on Saturday.
Yeah. I think I need to punch it up a little bit. I mean, it was okay, but I only do it. I feel like when I have to fill some time.
Yeah, maybe you can do that sound effect you just did on stage.
Sometimes I do. Yeah.
Yes, sounding like a Star Wars critter over there. Oh boy. I don't think I have anything else to say, really.
Oh, wow.
Let's do a quick connection.
Okay.
Let's do a quick misconnection and call it good. Go on home for this week.
All right. Look at that. Take the rest of the week off. Huh?
Take it off, baby. Headline, Tommy, Plymouth, Michigan, USA.
Hey, I've been there before.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's, nose ring, purplish hair. You said you get your pop without ice, too. You have the cutest personality I've seen in a while, maybe ever.
Oh.
Because she doesn't like ice in her pop.
And purple hair.
Hey, I don't like ice in my pop either.
Uh-oh.
Connection. Let's not miss it.
You don't like ice in your pop?
This is a theoretical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This Lovelorn man. Wait a minute. My girl has a nose ring and purplish hair too. Does she like Wendy's?
Wrong direction though, right?
That way wrong direction. Yeah. You have the cutest personality I've seen in a while, maybe ever. You weren't at the counter when I was leaving. I don't think it's appropriate to hit on people while they're working. But I considered going back. Oh, back to Wendy's? That's
Listen to this
gonna drop another $10 just to drop another Franklin just to see this purple-haired lass? I haven't stopped thinking about you.
Ooh.
Have you ever in the history of your life, Tommy, saw somebody at a fast food restaurant working there and been so lovelorn that you couldn't get over yourself?
Nope.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's a thing that happens.
You've had a gas station crush, though.
Did I?
Yeah.
Who?
Don't you remember the gas station girl?
Oh, the convenience nurse.
Yes, the convenience nurse.
I suppose you're right. However, she used to come in the store all the time too, the Retail Paradise.
Okay. So it wasn't just one. Wasn't the gas station.
Listen, I saw her in multiple venues. That makes me not as pathetic, okay? Good call out, by the way.
Yeah.
Man, you really called me out.
I usually don't remember anything.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. So the convenience nurse was a person we talked about on this podcast for a while.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, actually.
Yeah.
I saw her at the Retail Paradise like maybe 8 months ago.
Oh, wow.
And I hadn't seen her in forever. I didn't think she was around at all.
Like, hey, it's me. It's Randy.
Hey, convenience nurse.
It's Mr. Mountain Dew Man.
Don't remember me? I'm waving. Don't remember me?
Well, golly gee.
Yeah. And she she was in line and some random was hitting on her like hardcore.
Oh, that's funny.
And he was like 50 or whatever. And she looked like she had the best tan ever. Like she had just come back from some, I don't know, vacation or something.
Yeah.
I might have talked about this because I think that was the same day she almost hit me in her car.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I was like, yeah. I was, so they were short-staffed or whatever at the store, and I never do this, but they had me go out and grab some carts because there was no carts in the...
I never do this, for the record.
For the record.
I am not a cart catcher.
I am not a cart catcher. I don't want you people to think any less of me. I was helping them out in a pinch. Listen.
A very respected man.
Yes. I am like worshipped in many walks of this earth.
Hey, Randy, can you grab the two 15-year-olds that are at your same level and go out and get some cards, please?
God damn it. There goes all the karma and goodwill I've built up.
So she almost hit you.
Yeah, in her car. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I would have died happy, probably.
Was it on purpose?
It might have been. Maybe it was like the Sandlot. Like, what's his face almost drowned himself just to...
Oh, Squints.
Squints almost...
Yeah, Wendy Peppercorn.
Yeah, just to get a chance with her.
Right.
Maybe she really wanted to run me down just so she could stop and get to know me.
Magic moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's true love when you run a man down with your car just to get a chance to know him.
Sure.
That's a real misconnection right there. Although it's taking initiative. It's like, I can't let this moment pass me by. Let me gun him down with my Honda Civic.
Sounds like a rock song. Can't let this moment pass me by.
Gonna hit him with my Honda Civic. I can't tell if it would be a Springsteen song or a goddamn Puddle of Mud song.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a Cold song.
Yeah. Well, Puddle of Mud still has relevancy. They have a song out. It's stupid.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
So what happened with the Wendy's girl?
That's it.
That's it.
Haven't stopped thinking about you.
That's it.
Still pining away. Still saving up to get a...
narrowed it down more so than most. Purple hair, nose ring, Plymouth Wendy's.
Save up those pennies, go back and get another bacon double cheeseburger.
Yeah, the Baconator.
Meanwhile, I want you to save up your time. Maybe take a spare hour or so. Carve it out of your schedule next week so you can listen to our newest episode. We'll be back. Me and Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you have a great week.
Sure.
And in the meantime, stay miserable.
Hold up, son, dude, you're losing these fools. Fuck 'em, I came to run and I'm coming. Lost in the flow avenues, toe strap black, tap into the magical, full catapult, pull back, snapping the latch, and blast past 'em, leave the cash in the satchel, chilling in the sanctuary. Would like to thank you very much for the capillary rush.